It's worth starting to answer that question by dealing with the basics. And the basic truth is that Ethereum mining for proof of work miners is about to get way less profitable. And Bitcoin miners have now an ability to convert some of their Bitcoin returns into Ethereum and to earn a reward in the same way they used to from mining through staking. The big difference is the infrastructure and running costs of staking are much less, as are the energy consumption patterns of staking compared to doing it through proof of work mining. So that's the key sort of starting point that we need to acknowledge and understand. As existing holders of tier 1 crypto assets in Bitcoin and Ethereum, Bitcoin miners are already custodians of their own crypto. And as an organization, an entity, a business, they have solved that custody and mandate issue that many other organizations who want to stake and want to be involved in staking Ethereum are working out right now. And so they have that part of the problem solved. They're also operationally capable businesses that are used to understanding both the technical aspects of crypto as well as the financial aspects of it. And so a lot of the ideas around, is this activity investment activity? Is it operational income? The businesses and organizations that do Bitcoin mining already have good answers to that. And so they are in a really unique spot to start staking compared to other organizations who don't own these crypto assets already and who don't have a mandate to do staking. We understand Bitcoin miners' business model and its profitability and the sensitivity around the IP, both on the technical and infrastructure side, but also on the business process and financial side. By starting small and by running nodes on Bitcoin miners' existing infrastructure, as well as trying public cloud, exploring different clients and configurations, miners can get a really easy understanding of what it looks like to stake, what do the architectures look like, what does the hardware look like, what do the costs look like. And the advantage of staking over proof of work mining is that to build up a staking infrastructure and to get it up and running on testnet, which is what we would recommend, the costs are really small and insignificant. So you can get started quickly and build that understanding and internal learning in your teams quite easily. We don't know is the true answer. We know that proof of work mining for Ethereum has been extremely profitable. Yields right now on staking Ethereum are 4%, but after the merge and when the mining fees that are currently being secured by proof of work miners move to become available to validators who are staking Ethereum, we could see that moving to between 8 and 12%, which is a yield paid on the 32 Ethereum and multiples thereof. The big difference, again, is in staking. The capital cost of that Ethereum is high, but the operating costs of running a validator node are very low compared to proof of work mining. And certainly from an energy efficiency perspective, it's a saving grace for the planet. But we don't know entirely yet how 12 months of staking will look like compared to mining. At Launchnodes, we think that Ethereum is going to be a general purpose technology, and so because it's going to become that kind of mainstay of what blockchains and we call shared databases end up being, we recommend miners start with Ethereum to get an understanding of the most widely used blockchain and how that infrastructure hangs together, what the returns are, how they model, before then using other coins and other blockchains to try and start staking, and play those experiments after you've built an understanding of how Ethereum works, what the returns are, and how to execute. Yes, you can use public cloud to stake Ethereum instead of your own data center infrastructure, and Launchnodes' speciality is providing solutions for scale and hyperscale for clients who want to use public cloud, but also who want to use some combination of their own infrastructure. 32 Ethereum and the cost of a couple of medium-sized servers. The cost and time is not really significant in the conversion process to using proof of stake. It's more about building the understanding inside your teams around moving away from looking after GPUs to looking after nodes and the architectures that are around that, and ensuring that those architectures are resilient, have 3 nines uptime, and you understand internally the mechanisms around staking and earning the returns, but also the risks around nodes getting slashed and downtime and missing attestations. But we can help build that understanding with clients and help them get going quickly by starting small. The answer is because you earn more money by running your own nodes. You get to keep all of the staking returns and don't have to pay any out, compared to using a custodial provider where you're just getting the financial outcome. Also, the ecosystem is emerging in Ethereum staking, and so having your own nodes gives you the option of taking advantage, financial advantage, of some of these new ecosystem tools, be it in DeFi or be it in synthetic aspects of staking. Whereas if you're just getting the financial outcome from a custodial partner, then you miss out on that opportunity. And we're seeing that already with people moving away from using custodial solutions because they want the miner extracted value that's going to come after the merge, where your power mining profits are going to move into validator and staking mining profits. Aside from the financial piece, the other really important bit is that decentralization really matters, and having your own nodes that run on your own infrastructure, or even inside your own cloud plane, is really important and very different from having a dependency on a third party. And that dependency might be that you still own your public keys, but if you have to access their website or their interfaces to access your nodes, and you're not familiar and don't own the technical stack, such that if they weren't there, you could still have your node and still be up and operational, that's a risk, and that use of custodial solutions creates a risk of centralization of the nodes, which dilutes its security and efficacy over time. Yes, if you use your own nodes and run your own Ethereum nodes, at the moment your Ethereum is locked up until after the merge. But that's a reason why we recommend for miners and those who have significant tier 1 crypto assets is to start small, understand what staking is, so that once the merge has been completed and funds can come off the network, you're in a position to scale your staking operations and take advantage of the fact that you've solved the custody and mandate issue.